करेंगे। सुनने वाला नहीं चाहिए। एक वृद्धा आत्मा के पास ऐसे बोझ की बातें इकट्ठी नहीं होती जो सुना नहीं पड़े। एक तरफ बाप को बहुत खुश करते हो, बस आप भी मेरे सदैव साथ रहते हो, सदा बाप मेरे साथ है, साथी है। उस समय कहाँ चला जाता है? बाप चला जाता है या आप किनारे हो जाते हो। जब हर समय साथ है, वह 8 घंटे साथ है, 6 घंटा साथ है, वायदा क्या है? साथ है, साथ रहेंगे, साथ चलेंगे। यही वायदा है ना? ये पक्का है ना? हाँ बोलो। जिसका इससे थोड़ा दूसरा हो वो हाथ उठाओ। कोई का ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि कभी कभी साथ हो, सदा नहीं हो, कभी कभी। ऐसा है कोई? कोई नहीं है। ब्रह्मा बाप से तो इतना वायदा है कि सारे चक्कर में साथ में पाठ बजाएंगे। है ना वायदा ये? जब ऐसा वायदा है, फिर भी कोई साकार में विशेष साथी चाहिए। समझा ना सभी ने? समझा?
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 16. Divine Sanskar, Divine World. Devi Sanskar, Devi Sansar. Ekvrata, faithful to one. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay? Very good. Yes. Whatever we listen from Baba, then we look at our own personal life and kind of reflect that what had been my experience and whatever Baba is saying, how much I had been able to apply in my life. You know, I can say, I mean, it's had been with Baba for 60 years, right? Almost my whole life. I was a teenager when I came to Baba. And since childhood, I had lot of love for God. I believe that there is a divine power, and also within my own self, I felt lot of divinity. And then I thought that maybe this inner divinity is connected with one who is supreme, one who is ever divine. So this inner connection with God was always there. We sing the prayer, no? Thou art mother and father every night. But didn't know about soul. I knew about has a very deep feelings that my eternal relationship, my roots are at God. And then when I heard knowledge, and Baba
और
said
फिर
that I
मैंने
have
महसूस
come
किया
to make you deities because you were deities. And I used to worship lot of deities, like every deity you can think of. We had a big temple. We had big size idols, small size, middle size. So myself, whole family, we used to worship. So this inner faith in God, but then there was no power, right? There was love, there was faith. I know that there were certain situations, once we had, once or twice, there was a situation of war in India. You know that in war, you are supposed to go in trenches, but it's not every home had trenches. So, you just kind of, they tell you between doors, whatever. So people were very scared, right? As soon as they hear anything, planes above, some kind of jets and fighter jets. So people will be very scared. And I still remember that time that within the family, I had one younger sister. So I was like, I had no fear. So I will, hold to her, and others say, nothing is going to happen. God is there. So now I'm realizing that that strength and fearlessness was coming from one faith in God. And you can't see God's help, right? So also there was some other time where, like now we have this virus, COVID. It was in early 60s, they had flu, influenza. And everyone in the home will get sick. Everyone. If one has flu, everyone has it. Now we have flu shots, we have medicines. But at that time, same like now, as COVID, we don't have, recently they have these vaccinations, but so whole neighborhood, it was a whole block. Everyone was sick. Luckily, I was not. So I will make a big teapot, uh, pot full of tea, and take some bread and keep giving everyone. So in my life, always felt somewhere the presence of God, and deeply within, I always would want to help and serve and volunteer myself for everything. Very humanitarian, charitable, and of course, it was the family too. So today I was thinking that this relationship with God was always there. So even when I came to Baba, recognition of Baba, as one who is father, teacher, Sadguru, friend, guide, and one who can give us the third eye of knowledge. And the way Baba explains about liberation as our home, liberation in life, that's what we began our journey with Jivan Mukti. There are a lot of people when we say in Golden Age, there won't be sorrow. Say, if there is no sorrow and if there is no contrast of happiness and sorrow, how will you enjoy happiness? So they kind of believe that sorrow should be there or must be there. But when I heard, and I think many of you heard, that we will be happy in Golden Age and there won't be any sorrow, there won't be any worries, I was very convinced and I said, but that's all life should be, right? If we are children of God and this is God's creation, so how can there be sorrow in God's creation? It is only later on we know when body consciousness, vices, sinful actions are performed that sorrow begins, worries begin. But we can't, no, can't begin like that, right? So Golden Age, divine world, and we all had divine virtues, divine sanskars. That belief I had so much. I think there must be, most all of you must be touched by that what I was and what I have to become. We lost our divinity, now we have to claim it again. So I at least believe that what God can do for me, like for fortune, I always believed that you create fortune through your elevated actions. But there must be God's blessing that you become very, very fortunate for everything in your life. Whether it is success, whether it is accomplishment in personal life, even just to be enough sensible to take care of one's own life. In today's world, not get caught up into any kind of trap, whether greed or attachment or arrogance, but remain constantly liberated from that is what Baba gives knowledge, and we become sensible enough to take care of ourselves. So when Baba said that Lord is pleased, when our loyalty, our faith, our obedience, our service, yoga of intellect is just with one. And I always believe, and I think I'm sure all of you must be, that whenever one feels internally any kind of burden, just become soul conscious and remember Baba. Today, a few times I was practicing just a point of light. I am a point of light. So one can be detached from the body. And then second point is Baba and third is drama. Three tilak, no Baba says. So I was using three tilaks, was feeling very, very good. Baba always say to write zero or to write bindu, a point, doesn't take time. So connection with one, loyalty to one. I know that sometimes when in the early days of Brahmin life, Baba tells us so many things to do, service or uh, whatever dharnas. There is faith, but there is not enough power. So because of weakness, we don't really get to do, and we're not that much obedient. But Baba never noticed that because Baba knows that soul will do. And it's true because as one more understanding gets more power, clarity, become more strong with the faith, then one is able to do what Baba wants the soul to do. Even we know Karan Karavan is one Baba. I am just an instrument. Baba has to make it happen. But Baba cannot make it happen if I am not ready. If internally I am just thinking, I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I can make it. So if there is doubt, doubtful intellect, Baba cannot really use you. But then as we become more stable, more consistent, more strong, then whatever Baba want from us, we are able to do. Or Baba is able to make it happen through us. So I have to be ready, right? Ready, not just saying, Baba, okay, I'm ready, but if there is a situation, lot of disturbance, lot of conflict, but I have to be peaceful, right? I just stay very peaceful. So then Baba can make me instrument, right? But if I am disturbed, upset, not happy, then Baba can't use it. No, it's like the instrument is broken. You can't play with it. So even if I am instrument, I have to remember, as Baba keeps saying, inner harmony, solitude, one faith, consistent in my stage. And then Baba can use it. So we believe that there is one Baba, and my intellect and yoga should be with one Baba. But still, if it wanders or connects with others, or we take support from someone somewhere, but internally, deeply, as we progress, then we find, yes, my love, my faith, my loyalty is only towards one. That means I know that Baba is comforter of heart and I should be talking to Baba. So even if we have to talk, converse with someone to lighten our mind or divert our mind sometimes, I know that what you receive from Baba are blessings. Not only lightness in the sense of the burden in you, you just unloaded it. But it's not, you won't get blessing from a human soul, right? Good wishes, yes. And that also is sometimes out of sympathy, out of mercy. But Baba's love for the soul It's very, very important to feel. And I noticed through the day that Baba is not visible like, okay, now he is here. But the way things get done, very, very subtle, incognito ways where we feel the presence of Baba. Today I was thinking without Baba's company, Baba's hand, I don't think we can manage. And especially when Baba says you have to do service. We think it's easy, right? We give message, we give knowledge. But if you have to truly serve someone, you have to remember Baba, right? You have to bring Baba here, create the presence for the soul or souls. So as much I think, I find that Ekvrata is within me, within us, right? Deeply we believe that there is only one. But now, how consistent that is. Even wherever you are in challenging situation, you know that Baba is there, Baba is present. But when it comes to any kind of cooperation, the right person will come in your life in front of you. But I always say, look, Baba arrange this for us. Baba arrange this for us. All of you can think of many experiences in your life where everything is so appropriate. And you know it's presence of Baba that the way things are created in my life is Baba has bestowed me, Baba is giving me. So deeply within, the praise is only for one Baba. But as I said, sometimes right kind of people. So when they come, they become cooperative, they help you, serve you. So you thank from your heart, Baba, you made it possible. Without you, it wouldn't have happened. So at every step in our life, there is this gratitude, remembrance, connection, and creating presence of Baba in all different relationships. I always love Baba as a guide, as a friend. That means I lot of friendship with everyone, but true friendship in the sense of sharing my heart feelings are with one Baba. Because one Baba not only will take care of me, but everyone. Even the nature will start cooperating. Everything around feels like very favorable to us. And sometimes there are challenging situations. They are also important. Why they are important? So that our strength emerges at that time that yes, I can do it. So how do I take power from Baba? How Baba makes everything happen? Even just to look at our state of mind. Baba says you have to be carefree. I take your responsibility. So I think all of us have many, many experiences in the life where we felt that it was Baba. the strength and the support and the cooperation is from Baba. Baba says love for everyone, but not depending on anyone, just one Baba. So you have heard a story that one king used to every morning give something to all those who came, those who were needy or otherwise. So one person came and king has finished that and he was worshipping. So this person saw that and he left. So king called him. He said, "But why are you going without taking?" He said, "I saw you were also taking from someone. You were also praying for something. Why don't I directly go to him? So if I have to get through someone, why don't I directly go to Baba?" So intellect at least with Baba. But of course we are in big family, uh, spiritual family, Lokik family. World is our family. So there will be lot of help from different ways, different places at the right time. But we know internally that my connection is just with one Baba. My yoga of intellect is just with one Baba. So that's what I could share about Ekvrata from my heart, looking at my whole life, spiritual life. And that is where a lot of people are amazed to see how the things are done. Baba's family, yagya. We know it's Baba. They don't know it's Baba. They think it's us, So remember this word, Ekvrata. Reflect on that more. And I'm sure you will think of many beautiful experiences you had in life. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Journey, Sakar Murli. The soul dances when it hears the truth.
रास रचाए साथ तुम्हारे, रास रचाए साथ तुम्हारे, झूम झूम दिल ये गाए, हो झूम झूम दिल ये गाए।
वो शंकर के लिए भी बाबा का लिए साक्षात्कार, बाकी कुछ फायदा नहीं है। कोई भी साक्षात्कार में कुछ भी फायदा नहीं है, साक्षात्कार है नहीं। अच्छा, अभी तुमको साक्षात्कार, भक्ति मार्ग में भी साक्षात्कार होते हैं, ऐसे नहीं समझो नहीं होते हैं, बहुत होते हैं। देवियों का फलाने का जिसकी जो पूजन करते हैं और नवधा भक्ति करते हैं, नवधा कहा जाता है, तीव्र भक्ति करते हैं, उनको साक्षात्कार होते हैं। पर उनको उनमें कोई फायदा तो है नहीं कुछ भी। अल्पकाल क्षण भंगुर का सुख मिलता है, जैसे दिल उनकी खुश होती है, बाकी कुछ पाना नहीं होता है कुछ। अच्छा, यहाँ जो साक्षात्कार होते हैं वो है पाने के लिए। मामा ने समझा दिया, अक्षर करके साक्षात्कार होगा ब्रह्मा का, कृष्ण का, लक्ष्मी नारायण का, और किसका साक्षात्कार होगा। तो उसको साक्षात्कार कहे कि तुमको जो साक्षात्कार होते हैं वो पुरुषार्थ करे और तो ये बनने का है। एम एंड ऑब्जेक्ट का साक्षात्कार होते हैं। वहाँ कोई एम एंड ऑब्जेक्ट का साक्षात्कार नहीं है कि बस ये हमको बनना है और बन सकते हैं, नहीं, कोई भी नहीं बनते। तुम बच्चों को कृष्ण का साक्षात्कार तो भक्ति मार्ग में बहुत होते हैं, पर तुम कोई कृष्णपुरी में जा तो ही सकते हो ना। चाहते हो हम दीदार हो जाते हैं, बहुत मेहनत करते हैं। तो यहाँ तो मेहनत की बात है नहीं, यहाँ तो साक्षात्कार तो वो पाई साक्षात्कार, वो अखबार में पढ़ते थे। हाँ, कुल्फी, एक पैसे कुल्फी, यानी साक्षात्कार को वो कुल्फी कहते थे। तो क्या हुआ, बाबा ने समझाया था ना, बच्चियां वहाँ स्कूल भी अपने थे, बच्चियां बहुत पढ़ते थे, सब साक्षात्कार में जाते थे कृष्ण के। बच्चे तो राजी उसमें होते हैं, छोटा कृष्ण, उनसे हम खेले तो खेलते रहते थे बस। तो अलगकाल खेल है नहीं, बस अभी है थोड़े यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, भाग गए, कोई मर गए, कोई कहाँ चले गए। यहाँ भी बहुतों को साक्षात्कार होते थे, ढेरों को आए नहीं, मर गए कोई। तो ये है साक्षात्कार होते ही है पुरुषार्थ के लिए, कि ये तुमको पुरुषार्थ कर करके ये तुमको बनना है। तो कृष्ण को तो भी साक्षात्कार होते हैं, और जो राधे का भी जो भगत होते हैं, तो यहाँ जाओ वृंदावन के तरफ में, तो जिधर देखो तो राधे 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 राधे, तो सच पचते उनको ये देखेंगे, उनको जैसे राधे देखने में आती है। तो साक्षात्कार होते हैं, ऐसे नहीं जो राधे ही देखते रहते हैं, नहीं, साक्षात्कार हो ना, हम तो बोलते सब राधे 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 ऐसे भी करते रहते हैं। परंतु कोई राधे बन तो नहीं सकते, तुम तो बन सकते हो ना बच्चे, पढ़ाई से। तुम यहाँ सब कुछ बाप आए हुए नहीं, वो तुमको ये साक्षात्कार, रियल साक्षात्कार जो होते हैं उनकी समझाने देते हैं। अगर उनको रॉन्ग साक्षात्कार होते तो बोलते हैं ये रॉन्ग साक्षात्कार है तुम्हारा, इनसे कुछ बनने का नहीं है, तुमको बनने का यहाँ बाबा आए ही है तुमको आदि सनातन देवी देवता धर्म का वहाँ कहेंगे स्वर का मालिक बनाने, देवी देवता धर्म में ट्रांसफर करने। तो क्योंकि ज्ञान है, भक्ति मार्ग में ज्ञान तो होता ही नहीं, जरा भी नहीं, शास्त्र पढ़ना कोई ज्ञान नहीं है, वो उसको ज्ञान कहते हैं। परंतु बाप कहेंगे नहीं, ज्ञान तो है एक में, ज्ञान से सदगति हो जाती है। शास्त्र पढ़ते हैं बच्चे इतने, तो सदगति थोड़ी मिलती है। तो सदगति माना ही सतयुग में जाना, दुर्गति माना ही कल युग में होना। तो तुम सदगति में जाते हो, इसलिए तुमको मालूम है कि हमको दुर्गति में भी जाना है, कब जाना है सो भी तुम जानते हो अच्छी तरह से।
मिली ऐसी खुशी थी ना पहले, आई ऐसी कभी ना बात, मिले जब से हमें हो बाबा, पाए जब से तेरा प्यार ही प्यार। मिली ऐसी खुशी थी ना पहले, आई ऐसी कभी ना बात, मिले जब से हमें हो बाबा, पाए जब से तेरा प्यार ही प्यार। मिली ऐसी खुशी थी ना पहले।
मुझे जैसे कि मेरे बच्चों पे रुहानी बाप और दादा का दिलो जान से गर्लफ्रेंड से याद प्यार गुड नाइट। रुहानी बच्चों पे तो रुहानी बाप की नमस्ते।
Shanti. So tomorrow is Wednesday and the schedule will be the same. Addition is Avekti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:30 p.m. Rest of it, it's same. Om Shanti. So now we get our homework for tomorrow and we'll do drill. I would like to invite our angel sister, Sister Judy. Welcome.
Om Shanti. Warm greetings to all of the faithful souls of this gathering. It's quite a wonder Usually when we say a faithful relationship, it's one-to-one, just two souls faithful to each other. But here we have one soul and many, many souls faithful to that one. And it works out just fine. So this is a family of angels united in love for the one. And I was very touched, Didi opening her heart and sharing so much her experiences. And I think it inspired for each of us to look at our own experiences. So it really didn't necessarily make us, want to be closer to Didi because her heart was so open, but really was bringing us close to Baba, which is what Baba loves, as we think about our own experiences that have built so much faith in each of our relationships with that one. And I was reflecting that, when it comes to worldly, say, issues with the body, for example, if there is an illness that requires a special operation, maybe brain or heart, and how there might just be a handful of surgeons on the planet that can perform this special operation, and how much faith souls will have in that handful, how much effort they'll make to get to that surgeon. And here, there's only one surgeon that can really restore, as Baba said this morning, make us ever healthy, solvent. There's just one surgeon that can do this for the soul, one solution, and how much faith we have in that one, knowing he is the only one. And it was interesting with the Sakar Murli sharing now, because it was a bit on faith too. The visions and the blind faith, and how we have open-eyed faith based on our experiences, our recognition, Baba opening my third eye, very personal. And feeling so much in Didi's sharing that as I have Baba as one strength, one support, I then become a strength and support for other souls. I was really touched by her tea story, her fearlessness, her strength. I become that strength and support for others, and really a powerful instrument for the eternal surgeon to use. And also invoking support from others. I think Avyakti Parvar is really testimony to the faith Mohini Didi has. It's incredible the amount of cooperation that has been invoked. So let's see our focus for tomorrow, our homework. Ekvrata, faithful to one. To be faithful to one is not just in terms of purity, but in terms of all relationships. It is not to have anyone else in your thoughts or even your dreams. To be faithful to one means constantly to have just the one in your attitude. So to begin our experience with this beautiful theme, let's go to drill.
Faithful to one, Ekvrata. To be faithful to one is not just in terms of purity, but in terms of all relationships. It is not to have anyone else in your thoughts or even your dreams. To be faithful to one means constantly to have just the one in your attitude. To be faithful to one is not just in terms of purity, but in terms of all relationships. It is not to have anyone else in your thoughts or even your dreams. To be faithful to one means constantly to have just the one in your attitude. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Om Shanti.